And we are live. Hello, everybody.
Hi, Renee. How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. Just a little
Excellent.
bit cold, but I'm great.
Cold. Wow.
Yeah. In here it's well for me. I know it's like for you it's not cold at all, but in here it's like 72 degrees or 22 Celsius, I
That's
think. But
cold.
I've been like cold all day. I don't know why. So I don't know.
Wow, that's not necessarily cold for us here, but
No.
okay. All right, let's get
I
started
know. I
real
know.
quick. But I'm a mess. I'm out of the shower. I've been running around all day. I'm painting my garage, so I've been running. That's why I'm a little late. But we're gonna go ahead and get started. Um, so let me share the screen again. So today is part 5 of the strategies to get more clients with a free membership. Someone said California is nice. I'm not sure who it is, but I think if you're watching from the group, say your name. Uh, Otherwise, we won't see it. You can opt in for the StreamYard app, and it'll show us who you are. But thank you for that. Yeah, it's someone in California. I know that much. All right, let's get started. So today, before we get going, we are covering a step in the Dream Builders Blueprint. And for those of you who are new to our Facebook Lives, it's part of a 5-step series. Someone's watching from New York City. It's our 5-step series that we recommend that most people follow if they're fairly new to online. It starts with dream, building your dream business. Designing your dream business and lifestyle, delivering to the ideal client some sort of offer, inviting, and today we're going to cover nurturing. So we've been covering the last few weeks, and the last step is growth, but we're going to focus on nurture today. And just to go through the agenda, that's what we've covered in the last 4 weeks or so. Today's part 5, which is sweepstakes. Today's February the 23rd, last time I checked, unless you're watching the replay. So if you want to catch the rest, you can go back on our Facebook Lives and catch the other parts of this training series. And if you join our community, you'll be able to get a guide of the last series that we did. We're almost done editing this one. We're probably going to finish editing probably a week after we're done with it, but there will be a bonus. So today we added a bonus. So we're going to show you. I know a lot of people are new to running a group or having a Facebook group as part of their membership. And some of you veterans probably already know all this stuff that we're going to cover on the bonus. But if someone's fairly new, I've seen a lot of people make this mistake, a few mistakes we're going to go over next week. But today is sweepstakes. So one way to generate more referrals, which we talked about last week, is sweepstakes. So I'm going to focus on that completely today. So sweepstakes attraction model. So usually, you've probably seen these online before. There's some sort of public promotion that tells you to win something. Enter to win a Fitbit, an Apple Watch. Let me turn on the volume on my phone. An Apple Watch. I don't know, some workout equipment or a free VIP day. Maury Smith raffled off a VIP day once. She did really well with that. And when you click on it, it usually leads to a registration page that tells you, hey, that's what you were about to win. If you're interested in becoming a winner, kind of thing, register. You can add this as part of your free membership registration. You can say, hey, register to become a member of our free community or a free group, and also get a chance to win XYZ. So I would recommend you do it as a combination. So they're not just registering for the sweepstakes, they're also joining the community. It's actually a lot more legal. If you guys want to look up the new laws, I'm not going to get into that, but it makes it easier to be legit because you're inviting them to more than just registering for the sweepstakes. The next, after they opt in, you collect their information and you have some sort of confirmation page where you say, hey, thank you for registering. And here's where the secret sauce happens. You actually tell them that they need to tell their friends about the sweepstakes for more chances to win. And for every friend that registers, they get another entry. You also want to tell them about the rest of your membership. This is where you're going to have maybe I recommend a little intro video saying, hey, refer friends, but also, don't forget to join our Facebook group. Don't forget to, or check out this limited time offer, something that once you have their attention, this is where you get it. And when they tell their friends, it goes back to square one. They share a link back to the same sweepstakes, and their friends register, and they get credit for that. That's the model that you follow. And like I said, you could have a free Facebook group attached to it, or a checkout or sign up page for something else, like an item of value, something they can actually buy from you. A lot of people don't buy right at the beginning when they just joined you, but some people do, so it's worth having an offer right after they register, right on that confirmation page. So that's pretty much the model. If you want to take a screenshot to something, that's pretty much a model that we recommend that you follow if you are going to have a sweepstakes included with this membership. But let me tell you a few more details that'll save you some time. Well, first of all, how does this help you grow? It's quality leads that are interested in what you have to offer. The key here is knowing what to raffle off. If you excuse me, if you let's say you're training someone on running Facebook ads. Let's say that's your program, and you're raffling off an iPad as an incentive for them to win their to incentive for them to register, right? Well, you're gonna get a bunch of people who want iPads, so you need to look for something that is related to what you have to offer. If you're a fitness instructor, you may want to raffle off some workout equipment, because at least you know that the person opting in is interested in fitness. So that's one way to qualify them. So they are quality leads if you know how to set that up correctly. You are collecting contact info. You are building your email list. You're getting free referrals. I mean, it's probably one of the cheapest way. If you raffle off, I don't know, a $50 workout, I don't know, mat or steps or weights or something, you're going to get a bunch of people working for you for free, getting their friends to register. We've seen people register 200 friends at some point in time because they really want to win that prize. And it's a good way to grow your free membership or your group and create some engagement. Because guess what? A lot of people struggle with content. Your content could be sharing the story about the winner. Hey, so-and-so won this workout equipment. This is what they're committing to. I mean, you reach out to them and get some background story and share a story about them. So it could help you create some engagement. People are generally nice from what we've seen, is even though they're not the ones that won, they usually pretty congratulate other winners that won. So it's fun. That's best. That's probably the best part about this whole thing, is it could make your marketing pretty much a lot more fun than just a boring funnel. So this is how our system works. Remember, I told you we need some sort of promotion. So if you share a link to one of our apps that has a sweepstakes set up, or any app for that matter, and I'll talk more about our system in a bit, but you'll get a preview image and a link. And when they click on that, they'll get the registration page, or we call it a gate. You could put a video. You could put I'd put a countdown timer when the winner is going to be chosen, and a button to enter to win. Once they registered, you could have a video. In this case, there's a video in here, and you tell them to share with friends as well as join your community. This page is actually longer. There was much more stuff on there, but the video pretty much covers it all. And what's great is that you're collecting all the leads in the back office. And when they click share with friends, they do get a leaders board. You could turn it off if you want. And they get their specialized link that tells them that they can share with friends, and it'll tell them how many referrals they've had. And also the leaders board will tell them like who's ahead. One way to set this up is if you could say, hey, you know what? I'm going to pick a random winner, and you'll have more chance to win if you refer more friends. But I'm also going to pick the top 3. When that happens, usually people fight for that first spot, and they share the heck out of it and go crazy. That's why there's one person in this example with 177 friends, and the rest are 6, 6, 4, 3. But hey, I mean, if on average everyone gives you 1 or 2 referrals, that's a lot of free leads that you could get. And it's also one way to reduce your ad spend. If you realize that an opt-in costs you X amount of dollars to convert, to collect that email, what if every email you collected through an ad turn around and refer you 1, 2, 3, 4, or 177, right? All those reduce the average cost of the opt-in. So that's another way to reduce ad spend, by getting those free opt-ins from referrals. So that's an example of one. This happened to be actually they were promoting a page that was promoting beauty products. So they were actually trying to target women and men, I guess, who teach makeup courses online, and they were offering off they call it the going live, like the ultimate. It's hard to read on the. I know the text is a little blurry, but the ultimate looking gorgeous on Facebook studio kit, and I think it had a phone stand, a lighting kit, a microphone, a few other items. So they knew, hey, if anyone who's creating makeup videos online, they're gonna want that equipment. So that's one way to qualify those leads. So you can do the same for yours: is find that item that's gonna make sense, that's gonna attract the right person that is more likely to buy from you. Yeah. And that link is shared, yeah, obviously there's a lot more posts that happen, and a lot more traffic comes in. And that's where our choose the winner button kicks in. We actually do the math. You don't have to put names in a hat and kind of draw a name out of a hat, or some other weird way of choosing a winner. We have a button that actually takes into account how many referrals someone's got, picks a winner. Margot uses this feature every single week when she sets up the winner for our own sweepstakes. So we do have a sweepstakes here. So she's familiar with that button. It also tells you who referred them. If you wanted to say, hey, look, if your friend wins, you also win. That's one way to know if they have had a referral as well. So that way the friend doesn't feel left out. But just some examples of some of the sweepstakes that we ran. I mean, they've been all over the place: e-commerce sites, coaches, network marketing companies, all over the spectrum. Restaurants have used our system to run sweepstakes. Something to recommend, to keep in mind. Keep it simple. I know I give you some ideas. I told you, hey, you could obviously pick a random winner. You can make it a I mean, you can do all kinds of different things. Stick to one or two ways they can win, because if you make it too complicated, then they're not going to participate because they're confused. Make it ongoing. It's one option. That's my favorite option, to say, hey, look, if you didn't win this week, here's the link. Register for next week's sweepstakes. We're going to pick another winner every single week, yada, yada kind of thing. It kind of reduces the urgency, but it does make it so that you can keep an ongoing promotion. I talked about friend wins, you win. So if they refer someone who wins, they'll also win. I mentioned this a few times. Pick a relevant prize. And then use, let's see, hold on. Sorry, use the winner announcement as content. So every single week, especially if it's ongoing, sharing a story or something about the winner, that could be content for you. I mean, like I said, most people are not natural content creators, so that could be the content that you're creating each week by sharing the winner either in your groups or publicly on your page. So again, that was just a sneak peek of what you could do with the sweepstakes. You're more than welcome to join us. I'm gonna tell you how to join, become part of the group. Just a quick little reminder about the agenda. Next week today was the sweepstakes. Next week we are going to cover the group settings, so that if you're including a group with your membership, then you're setting it up correctly. But I want to talk to you about our software. How do you make it happen? There's a lot of options online on how to run a sweepstakes. Most of them miss the secret sauce about sharing and counting friends. But so if you do, make sure you use a system like that. We really like our system, because we only give them another chance to win if a friend actually registers. We don't count how many times they shared it unless we get real leads from them. But anyway, here's how our system works. It pretty much all starts with a Facebook page. I think we feel this is the most powerful system that you can especially get for free online. What's great about your Facebook page is it allows you to share custom apps that you can create with 20 Social anywhere you see on the screen, whether it's the About section, a post, or the Learn button, and a bunch of other places on your page to drive traffic to your free membership. There's 3 ways to restrict content using one of our apps, because the goal is either to first to collect an email and to collect leads, and nurture leads really, and that's where the free membership kicks in. You can make it simple. You could say it's a free download or a free video or just a webinar registration or some contest. But that's one way you could do that. That's what would be for this free membership. If also, it could be a one-time payment. It could be a course, one-on-one coaching pro package, a masterclass, a webinar, a VIP coaching program, which is what we covered in the last series, or it could be a recurring payment. So that free membership could be a paid membership. It could be it could be either a low fee, which to me it's almost like if it was a free membership, but at least it's another way to qualify people. Just be careful with payments. If you are charging for that membership, you can't talk about the sweepstakes until after they've opted in. Otherwise, you're selling lotto tickets. But that's the other option. It could be a high recurring payment. It could be a coaching program where someone signs up and pays you $1,000 a month for coaching. I mean, there's all kinds of options, but those are the three ways to protect content. And I'm going to whiz through this because you've already seen how it works with sweepstakes, but this is essentially how our system works for just about any opt-in, other than the fact that if there is a payment involved, they will have to pay right after they opt in. And you could see everything from the back end, including a link to either PayPal or Stripe to manage those payments. So you have those two options. You also have the ability to connect a number of different autoresponders that you can pick from. So if you want to do email marketing, we make it easier to do that as well. And then from that, most popular feature, if you are using a Facebook group, then what most people struggle with membership, especially a paid membership, is that they have a hard time keeping track of who's paid and who's not and who needs to be removed from the group. And what we do is we make it super easy with a Chrome extension to color code members of a group. So yes, right inside of your Facebook group, you can see if someone's should stay on, or someone who's requesting access needs to be allowed in or removed. This is I've talked to people who have memberships with over 500 members and that have a group, and that's probably the hardest thing to do, is to manage this group. So we make it super easy to do that. So that's probably one of our most famous features. And ultimately, what we want to see happen is for you to get a bunch of notifications every day in your email saying that you got more recurring payments or new memberships or subscriptions to your membership for the same amount of work. This is Will Irish, one of our customers, friend of mine who's been with us for a long time. We want to see this happen for you, and just like it's happening for him and a bunch of our users as well. So how do I get started? You're probably asking. So if you want to become a dream builder, which is the name of our community, if you're in a community, you're building your dream online business. We do have weekly trainings. We every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific or 6 p.m. Eastern. On Tuesdays, we are actually going to have an audio series added sooner. I'm toying with Clubhouse. We'll see how it goes. We'll post it. So that may be. We're thinking Thursdays at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But and we're obviously giving you cutting edge strategies to grow your online business, because we feel like if you win, then your customers win and we win as well. So we want to make sure that everybody does well. And perks for signing up: if you actually opt in to become a dream builder, you get an extended version of our trial of our software. You get up to 30 days to try our system. And you get a crash course of the steps that I covered at the beginning. So if you're new to online, I highly recommend you check those out. But please don't blindly follow a leader who's been online for 10 or 20 years, because what they're doing more than likely does not apply to what you're trying to do. We do have a community. So if you have any questions on your sweepstakes, you're more than welcome to actually to ask questions there, and myself and others in the company, as well as members in the community, will be glad to help you out. And we do have a sweepstakes. We'll be announcing the winner shortly. So if you want to sign up, I mean, I couldn't add more perks in there. There's already plenty of value. So if you want to sign up for free, you can go to 22s.com/dream. And then we also have a bundle. So if you go to the sign up to be a dream builder, you will have access to what we call a bundle that gives you a year of 22 Social. And it will basically, if you buy a year of our software, you buy through the bundle, we'll throw in a blueprint, a Dream Builder Blueprint course, which actually is that those 5 steps I talked about at the beginning, but we actually go into details, multiple videos on each step that help you build your online business. So if you want to learn more, you can go to 22s.com/dream. And really navigate your online, creating or launching or growing your online business, especially if you're fairly new. I highly recommend it. And yes, it is. It is on fire, of course. Hey, Myrno. Yeah, but if you want to check it out, you can go to 22s.com/stream and get the best price we have on that right now for you. Then we have, speaking of sweepstakes, wrong link. We do have a winner. So suspense.
Today's winners is Scott Thompson. Congratulations, you won the 22 Social Dream Builder bundle. Congratulations, Scott.
Thank you, Margot. Yeah, Margot's the one that it's in charge of all the production side of it, prepping those slides, picking the winner. So I couldn't be biased because I don't do this part of it. But Scott, congrats. You're out of Logan, Utah, and you do win the bundle, 1 year of Twin Social Standard Unlimited Dream Builder Blueprint course as well. We can't wait to see what you create with it. Hey, Michelle, and message our page or go to m.me/22social. Which takes you to Messenger page anyway, and let us know so that we can activate your account, Scott, and we'll take it from there. Hello, Michelle, good to see you. I don't know if you heard that Michelle's actually helping out with Clubhouse. We'll see how that goes. We'll keep you guys posted. And let's see. And just a reminder, if you want to become a dream builder and get all our free perks, as well as follow up with the training, we'll remind you of any training. And when we're ready to do some more Clubhouse, we'll also notify you. You can go to 22s.com/dream. And that's pretty much it for today. Let me see if I can comb my hair a little bit before I show my video. Just kidding. My hair's a mess. But anyway, Margot's laughing. Yeah. Soon. It's on growth phase. I can't wait for it to get a little longer, so it's a little more manageable. I want it the size of your hair, so I got a long ways to go.
Yeah, like this long.
Something like that, or close like that, something like that. Yeah, if you look at the if you look at the slides, that's what my hair used to look like. So I've gotten.
I know, that's pretty much different. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm getting there, but it's taking forever. Anyway, you don't care about that. We'll see you guys next week. We'll see you for that bonus. And so, and then we'll see what happens from there. Bye.
Yeah. Well, bye. Good night.